Imagine waking up on Friday and realizing you don't have to work. No meetings, no deadlines, just time for yourself and your family. Countries and companies that have tested 4-day weekends report happier, healthier, and more productive employees. Think about how exhausted you feel by the end of a long week, rushing between work, family, and errands, with little time to rest or recharge. For most of us, the weekend feels like it disappears before it even starts. The idea of a 4-day work week isn't about doing less. It's about working smarter, improving mental health, and giving people back time to live fuller, more balanced lives. Many Americans work long hours with little rest. Burnout is on the rise, and work life balance is getting harder to achieve. The 5-day work week was designed for a completely different era, one focused on industrial labor, not the digital world we live in today. Despite major advances in technology and efficiency, our schedules have stayed the same. Workers continue to experience high rates of stress, fatigue, and poor health. Burnout doesn't just affect employees, it impacts families, communities, and even the economy. According to the American Psychological Association, employees who work long hours face higher risk of anxiety, depression, and cardiovascular disease. Companies pay the price too: lower productivity, higher turnover, and increasing health insurance costs. The traditional 40-hour, 5-day structure no longer matches the demands of today's workforce or our modern lifestyles. When Microsoft Japan tested a 4-day week, productivity increased by 40%. Employees took fewer sick days, used less electricity, and reported being less stressed. Similar results appeared in trials across the United States, the United Kingdom, and New Zealand. Workers in these programs slept better, focused more, and felt more motivated. Managers saw fewer mistakes and noticed that employees collaborated better when they were, well, rested. When people feel valued and balanced, they naturally get more energy and creativity during their working hours. The success of these programs proves that shorter weeks don't mean less work, they mean better work. Imagine having Fridays free for family, errands, or self care. You could attend your child's school event, run errands without stress, or simply take a quiet moment for yourself. Parents would have more time to help with homework or spend quality time together. Local economies would thrive as people shop, dine, and explore their communities more often. Even small changes like flexible Fridays or rotating schedules could make a huge difference in the way we live. The 4-day week isn't just good for employees, it's good for society. Some critics argue that reducing workdays would hurt business profits or slow production, but research shows the opposite. Companies adopting shorter work weeks often see higher revenue because employees are more engaged and efficient. It's not about cutting corners or doing less, it's about using time more wisely and recognizing that rest is a vital part of performance. Businesses can start pilot programs that test shorter weeks while tracking productivity and morale. Workers can advocate for flexibility and support leaders who prioritize results instead of hours. Lawmakers can also encourage companies to experiment with balanced scheduling. Change starts with small steps: one company, one policy, one team at a time. If we want healthier workers and stronger organizations, we must support flexible schedules and leaders who value balance. Together, we can prove that progress doesn't mean more hours, it means better ones. It's time to move toward a smarter, healthier work culture that values both productivity and people. The evidence is clear. Shorter work weeks lead to happier, healthier, and more productive lives. Adopting a 4-day work week isn't just a benefit, it is a step toward a stronger, more balanced future. We've all imagined what life could feel like with just one extra day. Time to rest, recharge, and reconnect. A 4-day week gives us that chance without sacrificing productivity. The world is changing, and our schedule should too. It's time to choose a future that values health, happiness, and humanity as much as hard work. Thank you for listening to my speech. My name is Shayla Overton, and this was my persuasive speech on why the 4-day work week can create a smarter, healthier, and more balanced future for everyone.